Hello and welcome to UFO Video News Now. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. First, I got this strange creature. I don't know if it's a bug or an alien or whatever, but it's this weird alien creature caught on Ring camera. Also have this, which has been making the rounds. I'm sure many people most likely have already seen it, but a mother and daughter flying over New York's LaGuardia Airport captured this object moving across their field of view as they were coming in for a landing. And I got this one here. This is from a while ago, actually, from 6 years ago, of this plasmoid. They're calling some kind of morphing anomaly. And I think, some people are questioning whether this is something biological or organic. It may not be mechanical or something that was built, but maybe something that was, I don't know, born. I don't know. Could be some, seems odd. But anyways, this comes from this plasmoid anomalies study group. And you can see that, let's exit this one here. Yeah, this guy's got a bunch of these. So whatever this is, again, because it doesn't look like a craft or anything, but he's captured a bunch of these. Now, again, that's another thing. That's if these things are real. Or, now that I'm looking at these things might be Mylar balloons. These might be Mylar balloons. But this thing here, this one here is definitely not a Mylar balloon. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll look at that and then look at these. Also have this one here from, I think this was, from 3 weeks ago, but this is a video that I know I've seen before. But look at this. This is captured by the International Space Station. This gigantic triangular craft flying above the clouds. And, this seems very similar to what was described in the Arizona sighting, or the Phoenix Lights sighting. And then let's see, I got this one here. This is from Reddit. You're going to see a craft, this cigar-shaped craft, move across in between this little valley here. And then last is this article here from Popular Mechanics. Right now, when was the last time Popular Mechanics ever did a story on something that wasn't real? You know what I mean? World-changing underwater UFO caught on video is legit. Now, this is Tim Galladay, former chief oceanographer. I've referenced him many times within the last few months, I guess, because it seems like he's making the rounds too. Again, telling people that as a, I think he was a rear admiral also, a retired, U.S. Navy admiral. Rear Admiral Timothy Galladay, former oceanographer of the U.S. Navy, cited a 2019 sighting by Navy warship as evidence that the phenomenon of unidentified flying objects and unidentified submersible objects are linked. Yeah, and this is a guy that he saw the Tic Tac video before it was actually released to the public, when it was still a part of the the secret network that people in the military use. But anyways, if you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing this information to you, please give this video a like. Please share this video. And most of all, please subscribe. It really helps me out. Anyways, let's get to this one here. Let me just play this here because it's kind of strange.
Of some sort. Could this be a trick of CGI? Or could this be something more? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below.
Yeah, let me start it again here.
This has been an image that has recently gone viral of an alien creature caught on a Ring camera. It looks like a grasshopper. It looks like an alien creature of some sort.
Yeah, like look at the fingers. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 fingers here. I mean, could this be like a dog, like or a cat or some other, like, explainable animal? I mean, it's definitely not a grasshopper. Grasshoppers, don't have fingers. Or, this could definitely be AI too. Yeah, there's always, again, there's always that possibility that it just could be something that someone created.
Could this be a trick of CGI? Or could this be something more?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anyways, it's kind of weird, huh? And like I said before, when I decided to restart making these videos, someone suggested that I not put the links, but since I'm not going to put the links directly in the description anymore, I'm not going to try and hide where I found these things. So you can see lights above us 6 if you want to go to this guy's TikTok page and check these out. I'm just not going to make it easy for people to leave my page, because that's what was suggested by someone in order to increase my subs. But anyways, let's check out this one. Yeah, now this one has been making the rounds on News Nation. Let me back this up a little. Yeah, here's the mother and daughter, that looking out the window, and they caught this thing. So let me play this thing here real quick.
Out the window. Nice video of the New York skyline. It's an amazing view. But what Michelle did not
Wait, did you see that? Yeah, that zoomed by real quick. Let me see. Let me go.
Skyline. It's an amazing view.
Can I watch? Yeah, right across here, you're going to see this object move across real fast.
But what Michelle did not expect to see was a cylinder-shaped object zipping across her line of sight.
Yeah, look at that thing. Now, of course, dipshits like Mick West are trying to say that this is a Mylar balloon. Oh, yeah, that's a balloon. All right, so, I don't think this is a balloon. Or a bird, you know what I mean? And then I was listening to some other people talking about this, and they were, trying to talk about the frame rate that the human eye sees, and some nonsense about, trying to rationalize this thing away as something other than, what it seems to be, which is some kind of metallic craft. Right? This is definitely not a bird or a Mylar balloon or balloon.
Near LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Was it a bug inside the plane, maybe?
How can you look at this thing and go, oh yeah, that's a bug? How? How do you rationalize that?
Maybe. Well, she played the video back to look, and no, it was.
Well, anyways, that's that. Let's see. I got this one here. Oh, yeah. Now, this is a strange one. It's only a minute 42. So let me just go ahead and play this thing. Now, here it says infrared spotting, the use of high optical magnification equipment and consistently sending direct signal to anomalies will allow anyone to observe anomalies regularly. More information referenced in this video description. I don't know what they mean by that. Consistently sending direct signals. What the hell? So this is footage segment quarter speed. Note this object, zero tumbling, spot flaring in lower section in constant flux with melting elements. Yeah, no, there's no doubt this looks sort of like a Mylar balloon. And is it possible this shimmering is the reflection of sunlight? I don't think so. This is anomalies can be observed by anyone with very limited resources. So does that mean that this is only being seen in the infrared? Yeah, again, yeah, this is a hard one. Or not hard, but it's, yeah, I can't say, what this thing is. I don't know now, when I go to this guy's site and I look at some of these things definitely look like Mylar balloons. Let me play one of these things. Figuring note its constant morphing, all footage segments at normal speed. Let me jump ahead here. Yeah, I imagine whatever this thing is, it must be moving with the wind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking Mylar balloon. Let me go see another one. Yeah, you see these here, 0, 5. So yeah, but the chances are that he keeps catching Mylar. What if he's releasing them? Yeah, let's jump ahead to this thing. Yeah, okay, now this is a much better shot. Yeah, I think there's too much shimmering going on for these things to be Mylar balloons. You know, and I wish we could get stabilized footage of this. Yeah, look at that. I don't think that's a Mylar balloon, but I also don't think that this is anything created or manufactured. You know, I mean, we do know that there are strange entities in low Earth orbit that can only be seen in the ultraviolet light. And then there's other entities that can only be seen in the infrared light. You know, that again, that these are other organic species that scientists haven't acknowledged yet, even though there is evidence that, you know, that's some kind of organisms live in low Earth orbit. You know, and I'm referencing the STS-75 tether incident when I talk about, you know, strange, gigantic creatures, again, living in low Earth orbit. But anyways, let's check out this video here of this triangular craft. Now, this is going to be kind of quick, I think. Let me back up a little to here.
Got an amazing capture of a
look at that thing.
Boomerang UFO moving across the North Pole, filmed on the ISS live feed.
Yeah, this thing has to be several miles wide. And remember, you know, the Phoenix Lights incident described a gigantic boomerang-shaped craft. And again, I want to also point out, right, are there any amateur or professional astronomers out there, right, recording this particular object entering our solar system or entering our atmosphere? No, I don't think there's ever been any reported case. But the fact that, you know, we can clearly see this thing indicates that, you know, this thing isn't trying to hide itself. So if it was like leaving or returning, you know, to our planet, somebody would have caught it, right? I'm confident, and I know that the military does monitor space, right? So if crafts like this were coming and going, someone would have revealed that by now. But the fact that, you know, you don't hear that. But we do see these things tells me that this is some kind of craft that originates from this planet. You know, again, our advanced neighbors obviously have been using this particular craft for a long time. And then there are documents or reports in antiquity talking about boomerang-shaped craft. Look at that. You can even see the shadow on that thing as it moves. Yeah, look at that. Look at the shadow. You know, so is this something that's being used by the people that Admiral Byrd confronted during his Operation High Jump, right? Because no, this is in the North Pole. Interesting. Anyways, that's that giant boomerang UFO filmed on the ISS live feed from Disclose Screen, the Grim Reefer. Anyways, that's that. Let's see this one here. Oh, yeah. So this is kind of interesting, too. This video seems to look legit, but I'm no expert, so you tell me. Cigar-shaped UFO captured in Colombia on August 4th of 2022. Let me make this. Yeah, look at that thing. Look at that cigar-shaped craft. And this thing, I don't know, looks like it'd be about 20, 30 feet, maybe. Just cruising through the valley. Let's watch that again. Silent Traveler. Anyways, yeah, I found this on Reddit. Just posted a couple days ago. And now last is this article here. about Timothy Gallaudet, I think that's how you say his name, former chief oceanographer of the U.S. Navy, believes the U.S. government should study unidentified submersible objects. Yeah, now again, this is one of the guys who's, going on the circuit now and letting people know that these crafts are seen underwater. A retired U.S. Navy admiral believes that the government should look to the oceans to help solve a mystery in the skies. Rear Admiral Timothy Gallaudet, former oceanographer of the U.S. Navy, cited a 2019 sighting by a Navy warship as evidence that the phenomenon of unidentified flying objects and unidentified submersible objects are linked. The sighting is recorded off the coast of San Diego involving a hovering spherical object that appeared to abruptly enter the water. Transmedium UFO jeopardizes U.S. security. Gallaudet made the case for studying underwater UFOs, or what the government calls unidentified aerial phenomenon, in a recent paper titled Beneath the Surface. We may learn more about UAP by looking in the oceans, because that's where they live, folks. We are not alone on the planet. There have been these other advanced civilizations sharing the planet with us. Gallaudet writes that transmedium USOs and UAPs, defined as unidentified objects that appear to travel both in the atmosphere and the water, jeopardizes U.S. maritime security. The retired Rear Admiral makes the case that the undersurveyed underwater realm is a threat to maritime security. The oceans form the bedrock of international trade and the American economy and are where the U.S. Navy operates. And remember, folks, right? This is a water planet. Okay, 70% or more than 70% of the planet is water. And of that 70% of the planet, our species has only mapped approximately 5% of the ocean's floor, right? So if there was another civilization on this planet, right, and they were more advanced, why wouldn't they live in the oceans, right? Doesn't it make sense if, that the, let's call it the top of the pyramid, or the pinnacle species controlling this planet would most likely reside in the oceans. Again, I call ourselves, we are the dumb talking surface monkeys to these people. Last time I had mentioned something about brine lakes in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. And I was saying, I believe that those are possibly the entrance to their world. So let me just show you brine lakes. What did I say? Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, the Gulf of Mexico has many brine lakes, including the Hot Tube of Despair and other brine pools that are created by salt tectonics, or the movement of large salt deposits. These lakes are caused by the evaporation of the Gulf of Mexico, which left behind salt beds. The brine is toxic to most sea creatures because it contains almost no oxygen and toxic chemicals like hydrogen and sulfide and methane. The brine is 4 times saltier than the regular ocean water. So let me see if I can find this article about it. Here it is. The Jacuzzi of Despair. Now, I believe this is the article that I read. They call it the Hot Tub of Despair. The underwater lake, discovered 3,300 feet below the surface of the Gulf of Mexico, is a pit of super salty water and dissolves methane that kills any critter unlikely enough to fall inside. The discovery was made last year by a San Pedro-based research vessel, the EV Nautilus. In the video, scientists excitedly navigate a remotely operated vehicle, the Hercules, above the circular pool. They point out the pickled crabs that succumb to the elements. These larger organisms really don't like to be in this fluid, and maybe they just come here to die, Scott Wanko, a marine scientist, said to be taken. Such brine pools offer scientists a glimpse into the odd world of underwater biology and geology. Hercules' observations from the pool were described in a recent report in the journal Oceanography. It says, we've known about the brine pools for 30 years, but this one is pretty spectacular when it was found, said Eric Cordes, a Temple University biologist and co-author of the oceanography study. It's one of the coolest ones I've seen. It says, though Cordes wasn't on the cruise that observed the hot tub of despair, he's explored similar underwater lakes and rivers in the Gulf of Mexico, all of which boggle the mind. So again, you know, if these people are traveling in transmedium vehicles, you know, that can penetrate any environment, right? They can go from water to air to space. How difficult do you think it would be for them to enter into these brine pools? I mean, if our submarines are unable to, right, because it's too dense, the water in there is too dense, these transmedium craft should be able to go through there. So I think this is most likely the entrances to the realm of our neighbors, of our advanced neighbors. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this article, but I did read someplace where they tried to send this submersible into it, but again, the water was too dense and it couldn't penetrate the water. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, you know, if we do have beings that are living in the oceans or in the center of the earth or in, you know, caverns, I believe this is most likely the doorway to their world, and you know, the brine prevents us from getting to them. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for making it till the end. If you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing this information to you, please give this video a like, please share this video, and more importantly, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Until next time.